So, okay, what are we gonna do now? Um, I had this story in my backlog for a long time, and that one is I haven't. Well, I want a page where I can display all of my blog posts. Like I want to create a personal blog. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. I want to create a personal blog, and these are my blog posts. Yeah, it's funny because these are not really blog posts. These are tiny, tiny write-ups, but I'm going to extend all of these. I'm going to explain everything in detail. Like I want to create a proper blog um, for my website. So, but there is no way to see all of them in a list. What I want to do is maybe I can have a page. Like if you watched my previous videos or streams, you would have noticed that I had a blog post in here. Like I had a blog link in here, and when you clicked on it, it went to a page, but it was blank. So we're gonna create that page now, where we list all of our available blogs. So we have 3 of them in here, 3 of them in there, but they all need to go inside one, like under one single page. I'm planning to write more stuff, and I think this is a good time in the project to actually introduce that feature. So I have several user stories for that one. First one, we need to create a page for it, right? Let's see. So, first one is build the blog page itself. Should contain the name of the blog, well, the title, personal blog of my name, and I write some stuff. I'll just show you the post-it notes on the camera, right? So that is what I'm aiming to do. You'll just see how it evolves while I slowly do this. But anyway, okay. Server's running, right? Yes, it is. So we have 3 pages right now. This should not really be in here, but okay, we'll just create a task to move that to where it should belong. Take depth item. It is a 2-story point. Move home.utils.jsx to an appropriate location. Okay. Right, this isn't really a page, this is just a util file. I don't need this to be here anyway, right? So we might do this at the end of this stream, we might do that later, but it has to be done, so we'll do it. Okay, so we have 3 pages in our project right now. One of them is the interactive resume page. I paused that project for a long while because like maintaining that page is going to be very difficult, and my CV is kind of constantly changing. I didn't really have the time to build it. My current CV is good enough for now, even though it's out of date. But anyway, so we are focusing on the blog part. This CV thing is going to come way later on the project. I want to finish modifying the content of my website first after before I tackle this problem. Anyway, so we have 3 pages right now, but I want to have the fourth one, and the fourth one is going to be the blogs page, which lists all of my blog posts, not the pages itself, but the titles anyway. Okay, let's get started. So this is a fairly small page, right? So what we can do is just copy this and paste it again, and we're going to call this blog. And well, it's going to be very different from. Let me just do a P inside here. Hello world. Yeah, and we don't need any of these. We don't need this one for now. We don't need those ones. Yeah, Bootstrap, we're going to use Bootstrap. Yeah, I think we're going to use index.sas, but we don't need to import it in here actually. Oh, did we import it in here? Oh, we don't really need it, do we? You know what, let me Oh, remove these as well. This is blog. That's going to be blog. We don't need that. We don't need this one. No, not that. Yeah. All right. It's all clean. Cool. Let me see if that change breaks anything before. Click on one of these. No. All right. Cool. We don't need that in there. All right. Okay. All right. So what I did was, well, we don't need this in here, so I just removed it. Okay. Close it. Okay. Back to the original page. So what was the user story? We will be needing a title, but first of all, we need to find a way to navigate in here. Fortunately, I have commented out the thing that was in our navbar. Where is it? Navigation bar. Yeah, this is it. So I've commented this out previously. This was the code that routed our. Right, well, this is the link that is on our navbar. Let's go back. When you click on this, it routes to the blog page now, which doesn't have anything, but server running, yeah. Yeah, so this was that item there was this link. So I also need to add this to our router so it redirects to the page. So I think it was under index.js, right? Yes. And this is going to go to the blog. Import. Clean it up. Oh, this should go in there. Let me see. Yep, the page works. Cool. Did we break the blogs? No. Okay, everything is good. Everything is good. Very good. Great. All right. Okay, perfect. Nice. So we can continue with adding some stuff in here. So what did we have? We are going to have the title of the blog. We can add all of those things in here. So we're going to have a title. We are going to have what? So we have a title. Let me just take a look at my notes in here. I have some notes in my second monitor. So we are going to have you're going to have an image, I think, but I'm going to call it image for now. It's fine. We're going to have description. Well, not really description. Oh, okay. Not the title. It's the name of the blog. You're going to have a title. You're going to have a subtitle. And I think that's about it. So we're going to have an h1 element, which will contain our title. We are going to have no, I didn't really want that. And this is going to have our subtitle. Duplicate that, remove it. Well, this is going to be the title actually. Wait 1 sec. Name, curly bracket there, curly bracket there, curly bracket in here, curly bracket in there. All right, cool. Okay. And obviously we're going to have an image, but I want to copy that image from somewhere else because I want to copy the bootstrap class stuff. Yeah, so this is how we give an image inside another div, but yep. Yeah, we also need the image out. Image link. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I want this to be small for now. Okay. And are these going to be in a container? Probably. So instead of a React fragment, let me put all of these inside a container. And it's going to be a Bootstrap container, right? These properties will be coming from a JSON file. That JSON file, I have no idea where it's coming from actually, but all right, where is this red? Oh yeah, React must be in scope. I just needed to remove these ones instead of all of them. Right, let me take a look at my messages. All right, I'll be back very shortly. Cool. Okay, so how are we gonna supply these arguments? That's the question, right? We can go back to index.js and then we can use one of the JSON files. Yeah, so we can go inside. No, not that one. We have to have an index. No, We're gonna go to data, then okay, I should categorize these things a bit more. I should categorize the data for pages. Okay, let me create another tech.item for that, because all of these items right now are almost all of them are for the home page, but I need to create some like a link between them. Okay, let me explain that better. So almost all of these items serve the home page right now, but I want to structure the data directory in such a way that all the JSON files that serve the home page should go under a directory called home page or something like that. So let me just create a tech.item for that. I will take care of that later. So tech.item is, I would call this a 3-story pointer just because it's probably going to break a lot of stuff, and I will have to manually rename all of the directories inside every single one of my components, or actually the home page. But yeah, because, well, it contains breaking changes and I need to test almost the whole website now. So, so categorize the data folder by pages. In parentheses, I'm going to write a note to myself. I'm going to say currently all JSON files serve home, but we have 4 pages. All right, I'll probably remember this. If I don't remember this, then well, I'll rewrite another story at some point eventually. Anyway, so we are going to create a JSON file, copy and paste. Not going to call it projects, but we're going to call it blog. And this blog file, well, it is going to have an array, yes, but this array is going to go inside curly brackets because, clean this up. What's the issue here? Oh yeah, property name expected, cool. So what's going to happen is we're going to call these blog items. Ooh, okay, I do not know the notation. How difficult could it be? It's just JSON, right? Okay, so I must have done something like this in somewhere else. Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Why is it complaining? Maybe it will stop complaining once I finish. Probably. Okay. So what items did we have inside in here? We have name, Okay, it just needs to have a name. Like it just has to be in string in quotes. All right, name of our blog. I'm just gonna call it the blog. We can change it later. Name. We have image link. This is going to be the PNG file. Actually, this could be my profile picture on Twitter as well. We can take a look at this one later. I'm just going to leave it empty for now. Here we're going to say image alt. We're going to have title. You're going to have the subtitle. Okay, cool. Title is going to be personal blog. Cool. Subtitle is going to be, what did I say? My subtitles. I write some stuff in here. All right. We can change this one later. Okay. Okay. And I haven't decided what the content of these are going to be, but mostly it's going to be something like, okay, let me just write one and then, well, they will have a title. I have some notes in here as well. It's the next user story that is on the list, but I'm creating the JSON file now, so I can tackle this problem right now. It's going to have a title. It's going to have a date. It's going to have, okay, date. It's going to have reading length, and it's going to have, well, a subtitle. All right, cool. That's it. The date could be 10 for now. 2010. Oh, this stream is not in the past, by the way. All right, reading length 15 min. Subtitle creating one of the first Windows Phone. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, Q-note. Blazing fast, not taking app. Cool. We just need to import this in our blog post now. Let me remember how we imported stuff. For that, we're going to go to homepage because there are a lot of examples in here. And what we could do is we can just copy one of these because this imports the JSON file for us. We can go ahead and paste this in our page. Under data, this is under blog, and this is going to be blog again. Should this import data itself, or should we import all of this data under? Yeah, actually, I think we should import all of this data inside the page because pages should be managing their own data. So instead of supplying this with lots of arguments, what we could do is we can get rid of these things and we can say blog.name, right? This way it will grab everything automatically and we don't need to supply them inside another page because index should not be managing these things. Index's job is to just root stuff around. Okay. If you go to the blog post page now, you're going to see all of these things. Yeah, cool, very cool. Okay, super cool actually. You need some margins at the top, and I'm going to add the footer in here as well. Do I need the footer? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not this one. This is just the blog area. I could add that, but it's not a part of this user story. So this user story also has, well, I just need to make this more pretty, right? So I have to add some padding to the top of this. Okay, let me, oh, actually, I can use Bootstrap classes, right? What I could do is, I can do class name. I need to do the thing that I did in the footer. For mobile, the margins have to be different than the desktop site. So let me go to the footer component. I forgot where it is here. Yep, exactly this, exactly this. Paste it. So padding top, if it's medium, it should be 5. Padding bottom should be 0. I don't need to specify this, I don't think so. Padding Y should be 2 in mobile. So if we went to the mobile page, yeah, that looks okay. And these 3 should be in the same div. Let me put them in their own separate div. Actually, they're going to be in a row component. Bootstrap row, yeah. Let's select all of these things. Oh, no, 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 no. I have to get used to this keyboard. Come on. Okay. Auto format. Yeah. Well, actually no. So these two should not be in a row, but this with these should be inside a row. So what we could do that is we can put these under a div. And the image goes there, right? Yeah. Okay, nice. And this padding should be from both axes. That did not work. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out later. Okay. And this image is, yeah, it's a tiny image. Let me see where this image link is. Yes. Okay. I can probably grab that image link from the contact JSON. This is my Twitter image. Yeah, copy that please. And I want that to be circular, and I can copy the style from, yeah, okay. Blog.json image link, it goes here. Where's my image? Oh, okay. It adds static media. And honestly, I do not need that. I can get rid of this, and this solves the problem. Well, not really. I am a rectangle. Okay. We can solve that, right? Oh, it's because I'm not using the Bootstrap class stuff, Bootstrap stuff. So to solve that, we could take a look at the contact sections styling, right? So in here we have image fluid, image rounded circle. Image rounded circle is probably something that I've created myself. So let's take a look at the Sass file. So style sheets, where is it? Components. In here we have contact. Well, turns out I did not. Okay. So copying these and pasting them back into here should solve the problem. No. Not cool. And that's too big. That's too big. What does this say? Doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, so you have to put the image. You should put the image in a div. I see. I see. I can put the image in a div, yeah. That should work. Okay, now class name is going to be call md1. Yeah. Maybe go with a 3, and this is going to be SM because I always want it to look like this, no matter what. Okay, maybe that's too big. Let's go with a 2. That's good. Actually, that's too big, right? What if we change this to be H4s? This to be a 1. 1 is too small, 2 is too big. What do I do now? Fine, I'll let it stay as is for now. Maybe I'll change it later. And then class name. How do you center this stuff again? So let me go and inspect this. Yeah, so this, okay, so this needs to be added to that div. This goes there. Now everything should be centered. Yeah, yeah, it is centered. All right, okay, cool, cool, cool. I want to add some padding to the bottom of this. So that could be P, no, not that. Yeah, so P bottom on the desktop site, I want to have like a 5. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Promising. Promising. I think this is it for that user story. So the user story was where is it? Build the blog page itself should contain name of blog and the title and my picture. Yeah. So that's it. This is the end of this user story. I have another one to pick, but I'm gonna stop the video in here and start another one. Let me take a look at it again. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. We can actually make these things a bit smaller, but that's about it. Yeah, that's better, right? And I'm gonna list the items like this in here. Okay. Let me get started with creating the blog components. I'll stop for now and I'll start again in about 20 seconds. Bye.